it's Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Welcome to another day in my 2022 holiday card series and another day featuring Doodlebug and their die cuts and their paper. So in today's video, we're actually making 4 different cards. All 4 of them are night before Christmas themed. So you guys, they are so stinking cute. Like, I've mentioned it before, I'll say it before, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Doodlebug's art is just top notch. I love their characters so very much. They're just so cute. And these cards turned out really cute. I think you'll like them too. So before we head over to the craft table and I share with you how I made them, don't forget to subscribe. I'm uploading a holiday card every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday until Christmas at 8 a.m. Central. Follow me on Instagram. I'm at Misty Pans. I also have Facebook page and group. All of the information is listed in the description box down below. So yeah, I'd love to hear your vote in the comments for which one is your favorite. But without any more ado, let's head over to the craft table and I'll show you how I made them. Okay, friends, you are getting 4 for 1 today. So the one thing about Doodlebug that you can count on is they almost always have an image with a girl and an image with a boy. They may not always be the same ethnicity, same race, etc., but they're kind of in the same kind of pose. So that's what we have going on for these 4 cards. So we have 2 images with one of them looking out the window, and then we have 2 images of them in bed. So the first 2 cards are going to be them looking out the window, and the second 2 cards are going to be them in bed. So I had already kind of divided up my die cuts as I do, and I had picked the cute little mouse to go with each of them. And then I was going for a piece of paper that didn't have a lot of background. I really wanted a brick pattern, but how do I not own a brick stencil? I need to rectify that ASAP. But I didn't have any brick paper. I didn't have any brick stencil, I didn't have a brick stencil. So I thought this kind of grid paper would mimic that for me. And I decided to go ahead and bring in a tag because I had flags for both of them. And that's kind of where this layout was born. So both of them are getting their flags laid down flat. I'm going to be popping up the image with the child in the window and also the cute little mouse. So the little girl mouse has a little bow on her head and the boy mouse is just in his hidey-ho? Mouse house? What do we call it? Hole in the wall? I don't know what you want to call it. So I'm using the good Scotch tape. If you missed my rant on that. Anywho, I am just going to add dimensional to the back of all of the images, and these are going to be the exact same. I do adhere the boy image a little bit further down than I do the girl. And I like both of them. And all 4 of these cards are currently available in the Etsy shop. So if you're interested, you can pick them up there. And there are other cards as well. I listed a few birthday cards. Some of the cards that I had either deleted or something last year, I got relisted. So there are still a few things in the Etsy shop. I still have a lot to list. I hope to get that done over the next week. I did some bulk filming yesterday. I'm going to do some bulk filming this weekend. I have a couple of doctor's appointments next week. One of them is the redo of that 3-hour MRI that I didn't get to have done last month. So yeah. So for this one, this was already in progress before I realized I wasn't filming Story of My Life. So all I did was I used 3 different layers of pattern paper. Then I cut out an oval, a scalloped oval, and I put her on it. And this is, of course, a card that measures 5.5 by 8.5 that I've squared at 4 1/4. I'm trying to decide where I want this because I want both of the characters to have their speech bubble, and thought bubble. So I ended up just going ahead and cutting part of it off. And then her sentiment is visions of sugar plums. Isn't this not just the cutest image? And they just released like the preview image of their Christmas kit. And I think they changed their Santa and their reindeer again, and I think I'm gonna like it better than what we've had. I cannot wait for this. I am out of Doodlebug. I don't have any more Doodlebug. I do have some paper left, but as far as like holiday die cuts, I used all of them. In fact, in the next couple of weeks, you're going to see a card where I basically use up what I had left. So yeah. So I'm adding some Nouveau Shimmer to the thought bubble, and now we're going to bring in the boy. And again, I was going to put him on the same, I was going to use the same layout, I was going to say, but I didn't want to have to cut his thought bubble, and I thought, you know what, let me see how he will fit on a portrait card. So the card base is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5. And initially I was like, okay, I need to make a card layer, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. And then I was like, Misty, you don't have to add a full sheet of paper to make a layer, like to add pattern paper. So I thought, ooh, this little Santa Claus paper will work for that. And there's this one too. And then I played around with a couple of other patterns to bring in. And then I decided to bring in the other part of that sheet that I used on the first boy card. And I was thinking I need to bring in some green because I was going to use the green sentiment. And this is when I was like, oh, look, I like this with the red and aqua. Can you believe? Have I made a regular red and aqua card yet? I don't think I have. Who am I? I need to sit down and plan out some more cards. Story of my life, you guys. Story of my life. I thought, oh yeah, I'm filming. I'm going to be real far ahead. And then I didn't film like 20 of them. And now I'm trying to catch back up. It's been. I hope you guys really enjoyed, or it seems like you guys really enjoyed the coloring with the crayons and the baby oil. Didn't that turn out so nice? Oh my word. I've put a reel of it on TikTok and not TikTok, Instagram, and then a story or short here on YouTube. And the short has 2,000 views. I was like, whoa, how did that even happen? But anyway, so I'm going to get this adhered the same exact way. And then once I'm done with that, that'll be it for these cards. So next week, you're going to see, or maybe this weekend, I'm going to be doing a special unboxing for this channel and the Stamp Anything channel, and you will hear more information about that. I don't have any plan with planner videos for you guys. I've filmed 4 different Plan With Me videos and haven't liked any of them. So rusty, out of practice. I felt like I wasn't saying any words. So I'm going to try one more time this weekend and see if I got it figured out. Plus, I wasn't really sure how I wanted to plan. Hey. So that's why you've only seen the haul, but I have been using the planner. I've used it since, I set up the October monthly, and I've been using it. I just haven't found that I've been excited about the planner videos that I've made. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. If you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing. We're like 13,799. It would be really cool if we could get back up to 14,000 by the end of the year. If you are already subscribed, or if you're an existing subscriber and someone who keeps coming back, I really do appreciate you. Make sure you turn on your post notifications. I've gotten several comments where where have you been? I'm like, well, I've been here for the past month and a half. So I've been back. So make sure you have your post notifications on. Check the community tab. Follow me on all my socials, etc., etc. All right, friends, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, day, night, weekend, wherever you are. I love your faces. Don't forget to check out the Etsy shop. It is in the description box down below. I love your faces, and I'll see you Monday, at least Monday, for another video. Okay, bye for now.